What's going on, C4 family, and welcome to the very first episode of the C4 Gaming Series. My name is Ryan, and I'm a software tester that likes to see how things tick. So, with that said, I'm going to see how one of my favorite video games of all time ticks. Except I'm going to be doing it completely blindfolded. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm going to be doing an entire run of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis, but with my sight completely taken away. This is a game I've played for, again, basically like my whole life, and I know it like the back of my hand. So now we're going to see what happens when I can't see. With that said, let's do this. So before we begin this absolutely wild and crazy endeavor, there's a few rules we got to cover first. For one, whenever I meet my untimely demise, which means losing all my lives and continues and getting a game over, that's where the challenge ends. For two, I also get 3 lifelines throughout this run, which basically allows me to ask our camera guy, Sav, for some assistance in case I am totally lost and stuck. So, that's about all we have to cover. No more chit-chat. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. Emerald Hill, Act 1. All right, I already got hit. Not a great sign. So a little bit of a trivia, I guess, while I'm doing this. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think I played this for the very first time back in 2004, I want to say, 2003. I was around 4 years old when I played this game for the very first time, and it was my first exposure to the series. And ever since then, I just fell in love with it. So it's pretty much been with me my whole life. All right, Act 1 cleared. There we go. Wow, that actually did not take as long as I was expecting. Kind of got locked in there for a second. All right, Act 2. I just died, didn't I? Okay. So, not the best thing that could have happened. Okay, I feel like I'm stuck on a ramp right now. I think that's exactly what happened. For any of those not familiar with this series, regardless of the quality of the games, one thing that this franchise always has going for it is absolutely S-tier music. The music in these games is so good. And they've been a big part of why I love music nowadays. So, that said, Sonic 2 has one of the best soundtracks in the series. And on the topic of that, very weird, interesting fact. Oh, I'm at the boss, okay. So on the topic of Sonic soundtracks, did you guys know that Michael Jackson actually had a hand in creating the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 soundtrack? He's not directly credited, but he did have a role in some of the levels in the game with their music. It's kind of, when you listen to it, it's kind of easy to tell which ones were done by him. just based on his style. But yeah, it's something that I always thought was really cool. Figured I'd share with the rest of the world. Oh, okay. There we go. Boss down. Let's go. I can't tell if I skipped the capsule or not. Oh, no, I did it. Okay. All right, guys. So Emerald Hill Zone is done. We are now moving on to Chemical Plant Zone. AKA the zone where I might meet my untimely demise that I mentioned. Now, I think, I might be wrong on this, but I think my history with Sonic the Hedgehog actually goes even further back than just Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I think the very first exposure I had to Sonic, of all things, was through the original 90s Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons. I believe the story went, we were staying in North Carolina at one of those like really nice beach houses. You know, the ones that you could rent out for like a large group of people. Inside this house, there were a couple of VHS tapes for The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was, I believe, the second Sonic cartoon to air. And also during that same trip, McDonald's actually had a promotion going on back when Happy Meal toys were really cool. And they gave away these little LCD Sega games in the Happy Meals. One of them was a Sonic LCD game. I had no idea what the heck I was even doing. Like, I just knew that like it was a one-button game, like very old, like a Game & Watch or a Tiger Electronics game. So stuff they don't really make anymore nowadays, unfortunately. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing, but I just thought the character looked cool. So, and that's really the main appeal of Sonic, regardless of, again, the quality of the games and just, you know, any other factors. Sonic is just cool. Like, he's the embodiment of cool. And I don't think many people are going to argue that. Again, games can be hit or miss sometimes, I get that, but Sonic has always stayed cool. Okay, so admittedly, I think I might have to do a phone a friend here because I feel like I'm making no progress at all. So Sav, where am I completely messing up here?
So I think right in front of you there is a tube.
Okay.
And you keep jumping over and over it.
I see.
I assume that's a way in. Again, I'm not the most well versed.
I think it is.
Mm.
Did I do it? I don't think I
You
did.
did something.
Well, I'm stuck on a spring, aren't I? I'm just taking a shot in the dark here. I have no idea where I'm at. Like, muscle memory wise. Like, I don't even have a general idea of where the heck I could be right now. Also, for whatever reason, which this might actually happen, if I happen to time out, which is when the clock gets to 10 whole minutes, that does not count as a run end or game over. That just means I lost a life and I have to try the act again. Watch, I'm probably stuck on something like so painfully obvious to get around, and I'm just like frolicking in the dark here. Everyone watching this is probably cringing right now, or like super frustrated. They're probably like, dude, what are you doing? It's a simple thing, just get around it. I can imagine our camera guy Sav is experiencing that firsthand right now. I feel like I progressed. Maybe not.
No, you have not.
Oof. Don't tell me I'm still at the tube.
You're still at the tube.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you want to use your lifeline, I can get you there. In the tube.
Nah, I gotta
Okay.
lock in and just really, really let my muscle memory just help me here. I know I can do this. I'm just gonna play it safe and tiptoe for now. I don't even know if I'm like moving. But I know the tubes can be kind of a pain to get into. They're super narrow and you gotta like jump at a very specific angle to get down them. Still? Okay, I did something. I don't know if that was a good something, but I got a ring container. Oh, just took damage. Okay. Once I get shot in the dark and say I'm stuck, so I'm gonna go the other way. Okay, well I got a ring from doing that, so clearly that worked out. Couple rings. Okay, we got... Wow, that time I actually went in? Are you kidding? What the heck? Okay, now I think I have a general idea of where I'm at. I think. For a second I thought I died. That was Tails. Another thing I'm trying to use as like a little assistance here is that so this game was programmed so that you're basically controlling Sonic and Tails kind of at the same time, but the computer is primarily controlling Tails. But he basically mimics like everything you do. But there are certain instances, and this was done to accommodate for new players, or people who had only played for the first Sonic game, to kind of show off a new mechanic called the spin dash, which allows Sonic to essentially do this, like charge up in place and get like a super speed boost. Tails was programmed so that anytime there was like a certain scenario where you need to use a spin dash, he would do it for you. Like he would do it and kind of show you how it works. That way you could try it yourself. So I'm trying to use that too, because whenever he spin dashes, oh no. Was that a time over or game over?
Time over.
I timed over, yep. Okay, so it's not over, but it ain't looking too great. We're down to our last life. Okay, one thing I will ask, I guess I'll use another lifeline here. So when I died, did it send me all the way back to the beginning of the level?
No.
Okay. So there goes my second lifeline, but at least I know I'm not, completely back at the beginning. It's been very rare where I've timed over, so yeah, I have no idea if it would have sent me all the way back to the beginning or not. I think I only ever timed over in a Sonic game. Well, Sonic 2 specifically, I think I've only ever timed over like maybe twice in my life, and that was when I first started playing it. Again, I was like 4 or 5 years old. Sonic 3 though, and Sonic and Knuckles by extension, those games I timed over in several times, especially the Sonic and Knuckles portion. And if you've played Sonic and Knuckles, you'll know the exact zone I'm talking about, Sandopolis. One of the hardest zones in classic Sonic. Like brutally difficult, and it is long. It is super long. So it's a good thing I'm not doing that blindfolded because I would actually go insane. Which isn't saying much because I'm kind of going insane right now. Trying to figure this out. Okay, something happened. I believe I'm in one of the tubes right now. Whoa. Okay, well I gotta... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh wait, I know where I'm at. I'm in that little hallway with all the goopy things. I don't think they actually have a name. I just always called them the goopy chemical things. So I feel like I'm close to the end. Or at least somewhere near the end. Whoa. Every time I hear the little death noise, I always think it's like me, but no, it's Tails. Tails has infinite lives, so he, can't die. He'll just like respawn in a certain spot. So I feel like I know what's happening. I feel like there's like a spring near a wall. Wouldn't it be funny if I was like spin dashing just into a solid brick wall right now? Like, I can imagine that's probably what's happening in game.
That would be funny.
Oh no. I say brick, but it's more like a metal, steel wall, I guess. Oh. I got shot out of a tube somewhere. Okay, something hit me. Wait, am I in the... Hold up. I feel like I was in the goopy hallway again. I'm in the goopy hallway again. Be one of those. That's just me taking a shot in the dark right here. Taking a shot in the dark, I say, as I'm literally in the freaking dark right now.
7 minutes.
Say 7 minutes.
That's correct.
Okay. I have 2 minutes to clear this act, or it's game over. Well.
You have 2 lifelines.
Okay, Sav, what's going on?
You're currently on one of those blocks that move, that are originally parallel, and now they're in a staircase form. There's a platform above you.
There's a platform above me?
That moves back and forth above you.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm at now. I don't remember if the staircase goes all the way up to where the platform is so I can actually get on.
You got on it, but you got off.
Oh, I did? Oh.
Unfortunately, there's no tell whether when you get on it, there's no sound, so.
Yeah, it's one of those things. That's okay. Okay, something happened. Whoa. Oh, we got some rings. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. Yes! Oh my God, I didn't think we were gonna be able to do it. Oh my God. All right, we got through Act 1.
At 9 minutes.
Oh, literally, it was on the dot 9 minutes.
9:06.
Oh, that was just by the skin of my teeth then, huh? Oh my goodness. I don't want to waste the lifeline. I only have one left. But I feel like I'm not making any progress right now. Oh no, okay, there it goes. So, I'm gonna be honest, I have been dreading Act 2 of Chemical Plant because there is one small little section of this act that even to this day, well, I say even to this day, but I've gotten just so used to it and just, I've done it so many times that it's like nothing, but it can still trip new players and, you know, sometimes me even up. I might do like a little slip, but there is this one underwater section where there are some moving blocks and you have to try to ascend the moving blocks as they're, you know, moving. These blocks, if you get caught between them, can also crush you. Thus, you lose a life as a result. And I feel like if I get to that point of this level, that could potentially be where the run ends, because that's, again, something I struggled with when I was little, was that one part. I would rarely make it past Chemical Plant because of that part. So I only ever saw, when I was like, you know, 5, 6 years old, I only saw Aquatic Ruin Zone like maybe twice ever. Now, of course, I could just beat this game no problem. But, you know, I usually use my eyes for that. Today is not that day. So. I don't even know if I'm making progress right now. All right, I'll use my final lifeline. So what do we got, Sav?
There is blocks that are like a staircase right now.
No.
And you're in a confined area where you have nowhere to go but up.
Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah. Because the blocks aren't moving down, so you can't go back down where you came from.
Okay. I'm assuming there's platforms above me.
Correct. Good luck to you, sir.
Oof. No. Oh, man.
You know where you are?
I feel like I know where I'm at. But I feel like I'm also not getting on the platforms either. And that was my last lifeline. So now I just gotta really just gotta go full instinct for this one. And hope for the best.
Time check, 4 minutes.
4 minutes, okay. Man, I'm just happy we got past the first boss. Even if this whole run turns to just complete garbage, I'm just happy we got past the first boss.
It was impressive.
Thank you. That said, I think this is where Ryan's gonna meet his untimely demise. I won't lie.
I mean, you have in 5 seconds, 5 minutes. So you have 5 minutes to get out of here.
Dang, okay. All right, so clearly me going right wasn't working. Maybe left? Not a lifeline thing, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad or stupid does this look right now?
Great.
Ooh. Oh. Did we do it?
Yes, indeed you did.
Let's go. Okay. Now I have to do everything in my power to not somehow get stuck back there again. I will literally cry. Whoa. I got a 1-up? How the heck did I manage that? Okay.
You went into a secret tunnel. That's what happened.
I got through this secret tunnel blindfolded?
Yeah, well, I don't know how you're gonna get out, but okay.
Oof. That's insane. Somebody died. Okay. We hit something. Okay. We ball.
Eight minutes.
It's not looking good for me. No, sir. I think at this point, me getting that extra life just prolonged the inevitable. Again, I've never done anything like this. First time ever doing something like this crazy. So I didn't exactly have the highest hopes. I'm actually shocked I got as far as I did, and I'm pretty proud that I got as far as I did. Yeah, I knew that Chemical Plant Act 2 was going to be a problem no matter what. Just by virtue of the block puzzles alone. That's like my only gripe with this game, is that the block puzzles in this zone just, they used to end me as a kid every time. Just would end the run right there. So now I'm essentially, you know, as a kid I went into this game blind, not knowing what to expect, and not knowing the game inside and out yet. But thankfully since then, my brain has properly developed. I have gained a functioning frontal lobe, to where I can make it through the level no problem. So now that you take my vision out of the picture, something that suddenly was so easy for me is nigh impossible. Okay, I'm like in an enclosed space, I want to say. Did I?
Time out.
Ah. So, yeah, it's essentially like I'm playing this again as a kid because I don't know what I'm doing. All right. That didn't just happen, did it?
That in fact did happen.
Oh, boy. So, I didn't meet my untimely demise the way I thought I did, or the way I thought I would, but I instead died by what I'm assuming was either a block crushing me, a common enemy, or just skill issue. I don't know. But yeah, that was the run of Sonic 2 Blindfolded. Absolutely crazy. Don't try this at home, kids.
You can take your blindfold off right now.
Oh, whoops. Ooh, that's bright. Whew. Boy.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Never try that either, kids. You'll lose your eyesight that way. Anyway, this was the craziest thing I've ever done. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is, again, the first of the retro gaming series here at C4. We're going to have probably a sequel to this where I do the same thing, but with a little twist for another Sonic game. But until then, this is Ryan signing off. Thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and share it with friends. All right, guys, take care.